counting down to first pitch in Miami tonight. It's the Braves and Marlins. Next. Couldn't ask for a better night for baseball than the one we've got here in Miami, as MLB The Show welcomes you to another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, a couple of National League Eastern Division teams get ready to face off, as it'll be the Atlanta Braves taking on the Florida Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hugler as we get set for what should be a good one. And Soup, we turn to you first. What'll be the one thing we can keep an eye on here?
Well, one guy that's going to bear watching is Cameron Maybin. Remember, he was involved in that big trade for Miguel Cabrera and Dontrell Willis a few years back. But after some time in the minors, he appears to be all systems go at the big league level now. Watch his progress this year.
All right, Dave, and we'll hear from Hud shortly, but now it's time to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Atlanta Braves, and it's brought to us by Majestic.
And Yunel Escobar really turned some heads the past year or two. He's looking like he could be an elite player in the next few years.
And getting his final warm-up tosses in, a guy that's won double-digit ball games in 7 of his first 8 seasons, the all-star right-hander Ben Sheets. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Gregor Blanco. The move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Blanco. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one.
Yeah, good crossfire action on the fastball there.
First pitch, 7:06.
Now here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. Inside and low, 2-1. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1.
The last thing you want to do is walk the leadoff guy to begin the ball game.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But this will land foul shy of the wall.
Let him take a hack at it.
Gets under it a bit as this is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is taken in by Manny for the first out of the inning. Our umpires tonight, there they are, the pride of Novato, California, Clyde Washington behind the plate, Earl Hendricks over at first, crew chief Mac Harvey's at the bag at second, and Chuck Price will handle duties at third. So one away now, and here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. And boy, I don't know about this strike zone. That misses high apparently, and it's 1-0.
And a lot of umpires will give you that high strike, but not Clyde Washington.
Here it comes. In there, and it's even at 1.
Boy, and that is just the definition of hitting your spots.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. So now 2 gone here in the inning for Chipper Jones. Here's a swing and a high pop-up out in front of the mound. Settling under it is Cantu, and he will put it away to retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Starting lineup for the Marlins looks like this.
And Jorge Cantu possesses the power to change a ball game. Keeping him in the yard will be a priority.
They'll square off against one of the real prizes in the offseason market in 2008, the veteran sinker baller Derek Lowe. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. Into the box here is the shortstop Hanley Ramirez, as he'll lead things off in the bottom of inning number 1. Now a ground ball towards the hole. On to first by Johnson, and it's in time, 1 away. Jay Miller will be the batter. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Diaz is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. So now with 2 gone, we'll see Manny hit with the bases empty. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
And this guy at the plate has 8 home runs this month alone, so he's been red hot of late.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Chipper calls for it. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So nothing happening this time around. Second inning coming up here in South Florida with no score. Brian McCann leads things off now in the top half of the second. Ball 1.
Might have wanted to go up and get that one, but wisely laid off.
The 1-0 now to McCann. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0.
And one thing you don't want to do to start an inning is walk the leadoff guy on 4 straight.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Matt Diaz will get his first cuts here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, not a lot he can do with that fastball.
In the air to left center. Over to get it is Ramirez, and that's out number 2. Kelly Johnson steps in now.
Kelly Johnson.
And the breaking ball by Sheets gets him ahead there, 0-1.
Man, he is locked in on the mound.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And now that you've seen what that strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to adjust.
And a fastball misses badly as that runs down and gets him. We'll see if he's all right. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and here's young Casey Kochman. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone. So a 2-run shot here for Casey Kochman, number 10 for him on the year, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead. Jason Perry is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And on paper, this shouldn't be much of a matchup, but they don't play the games on paper.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You waiting for an invitation?
Got him right where we want him.
Shooting for the outside corner, but he missed it, 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Braves lead this one 2-0. Dan Ugla will start things off in the bottom of the 2nd. And this ball will be chopped foul. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Swing and a hot shot toward third. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. The leadoff man retired now for Jorge Cantu. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit. Wes Helms will step in now, hoping to extend his hitting streak to 8 games here. A look from low, now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Real good location with that fastball early on.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole, and that is through into left field, a base hit.
Back-to-back hits here with only 1 away in the inning as this one finds the hole into left. Now they're in good shape to maybe turn this into a big inning.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and the dependable Jason Kendall stands in. And a ball, 1-0. He's ready, now the pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. And, looked to be a strike on the monitor up here, but that's why I'm not an umpire. It's 2-1.
Boy, and he's about to lose his mind out there on the mound. Bad time to shrink that strike zone now.
In the air to center. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. And they won't get him at third. They're runners at the corners here with 2 gone. Cameron Maben will step in now. Hit sharply down the line, but foul wide of Chipper over at third. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Blanco is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Atlanta leads it 2-0. Derek Lowe ready to go here as we begin the 3rd. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
And that's a confident pitcher that can start an at-bat with a changeup.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Oh, and I think he had him lunging that time, but he was wisely able to hold back.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Just overmatched him there.
To right field. Miller has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher as he sets him down easily for the 1st out of the 3rd.
Leadoff man retired now for Gregor Blanco. Swing hard liner to left center, and he's got himself a base hit. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. And this is on the ground toward the hole. To Ugla for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Braves go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ben Sheets makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Ball 1. The next pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Leadoff man gone, so they'll work against the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Just couldn't recognize changeup out of the pitcher's hand.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, and that looked like the emergency hack there.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Up with it is Johnson. Throw to first, and a good start to the inning for Lowe, 2 gone. Jay Miller will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. To left. Perry is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Chipper Jones will lead things off when we come back. 3 innings complete. The Braves on top, 2-0. Chipper Jones will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. Too low, 1-0.
Averaging just over 10 pitches an inning through the first 3, he was at 31 starting the 4th.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Woo, straight challenge right there.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
And he's keeping the fastball low at least. That's all right.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
And there was a good breaking ball. Might have caught him off guard a bit that time.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
And Sheets still has a 0 in that walk column, but he's a pitch away from his first right here.
Swing and a bullet to the right side. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. Brian McCann will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a strike at the knees, more like at the shins, but it's 0-1.
And as a catcher at the plate, he's thinking, you better call that both ways.
Nobody out, runner on first. Runner at first, Chipper, now the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
And he's probably saying, you're not going to call that one a strike also, are you?
Now a ball grounded foul down the line near first. And a foul ball straight back. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Matt Diaz will try it again. He flew out his first time. Swings under the curveball here as this is lifted to shallow center field. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only one gone.
And this is what he has to do more of. If that pitch is away, take it to the other field. He's been pulling a lot of balls this year, and his average has suffered because of it.
So first and third with one away, and stepping in now is the second baseman, Kelly Johnson. On the ground for Ramirez, this could be two. To Ugla for one. Back to Helms, but it's a bit too late. Good hustle to leg out the back end. Two gone now in the Braves' half of the fourth, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Casey Kochman. Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Jason Perry will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now a ball lined to the right side. That's in there, base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. So it's first and third with two away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Derek Lowe. Now here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that's popped up, out towards short right field. Ugla is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Braves lead it 4-0. Manny Ramirez will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Yeah, trying to get him to reach for one, but he held back.
And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And he'd better make pains not to lay a 2-0 fastball in there to Manny.
Manny awaits the 2-0. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out.
Well, you said it. He's got to get a lot into this throw, and he's got the arm strength to get it over there in time.
So one gone now for Dan Uggla.
Dan the man stepping in. Show who's the man, Dan.
Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one.
And this is one of the few times so far tonight he hasn't started a guy out with strike one.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
And he is just in complete control out there.
Towards straightaway center field. Diaz is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
And he's really taking command here in the early stages. That's 7 in a row he's set down.
And so 2 are gone now for Jorge Cantu. And this will be fouled away. Now here's the pitch. At the knees, ruled a ball. It's 1-1 now.
Man!
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Lined into left center. And Cantu's going to reach on a base hit. And now this will rattle up against the fence. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Second time through the lineup, and you can tell that these guys are starting to get some better swings now. Sometimes it takes an at-bat or two before you can really settle in.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and standing in is the first baseman, Wes Helms. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
And I'll tell you, when he's missed, he's barely missed. Everything's been around the strike zone.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
I'm pretty sure he's going to have a green light here, 2-0, especially with a guy in scoring position. Two-0 count. The pitch. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. 2-0 is traditionally a fastball count, but he dropped the change on him instead.
2 out here and a runner at second. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
2-2, 2 outs, a 4-run lead. I think he comes right at him here.
Sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Braves lead this one 4-0. Gregor Blanco will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. First pitch coming. And he lays off there 1-0. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
And that curveball just hasn't had as good a snap as we're used to seeing.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Matty's living dangerously by working his fastball up in the zone like that.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. A toss to the pitcher's sheets, and he gets there to record the putout. Yunel Escobar will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a ball hit high and deep to left center. And this will be over the Teal monster for a home run. A solo home run for Yunel Escobar. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Starting to open things up a bit now, making a 5-run lead after the solo bomb. It's still early, but those aren't the deficits you give up every day.
Chipper Jones will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. Boy, still some zip to the fastball from Sheets as he gets ahead, no balls and a strike.
And now you got to snap back in a hurry. You cannot dwell on that home run ball.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And Chipper's going to reach. It's a base hit.
Well, sometimes it's easy to say the pitcher made a mistake. He did not make a mistake on that one. That was a good pitch in a good spot. Sometimes you just tip your cap and move on.
Brian McCann will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time.
Oh, and those hands and wrists are delicate things. Guys don't like hard fastballs in there.
Swung on and missed, 1-1.
That right there is why he's giving up so many hits. He's got to keep that out of the middle.
Runners on first with one down. Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to my loo there. And now this is off the glove of Kendall, and this should be a passed ball. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Next pitch for Sheets will be number 62 in the ballgame. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that ball is out of here. A 2-run home run for Brian McCann. 24 home runs for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
And boy, the manager's got to be seeing the same things we are. He's really getting pounded out there right now. It's a mystery to me why he's still in the game.
Here comes Marlins skipper Freddie Gonzalez on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for Ben Sheets. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Rick Vandenhurst is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Matt Diaz will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
And these Atlanta hitters have pretty much taken this crowd completely out of the equation.
Ball 2.
And another great hitting count here on 2-0. No wonder they're up by 7.
And his command's letting him down here. It's 3-0.
Matty's come right out of the pen throwing nothing but balls. He better settle down quickly.
Line softly to the right side. Foul. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Kelly Johnson will dig in. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. And Manny will put this one away, and that'll be that. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. Atlanta leads it 7-0. Jason Kendall will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. And this one will be out of play off to the left. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And he knew on that 0-2 count he didn't have to throw him a strike, at least not right away. But on 2-2 now, I think he's going to have to come in with one.
Here's one hit towards the hole. And that'll get on by into right field for a leadoff single. Cameron Maybin will try it again. He flew out his first time. And that misses, ball 1.
And you can bet he's going to see plenty of sinkers in this at-bat. They need him to hit one on the ground.
One 1-0 pitch now. And that misses, 2-0.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To Escobar for 1. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
And so much for them trying to get a first run on the board. They go from maybe having a shot to start something with a leadoff single to, well, never mind on the double play ball.
Pudge Rodriguez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9.
Ball hit hard towards center. In his Diaz, but this falls, a base hit.
Well, coming off the bench, you got to be ready to hit the first good one you see. This pitch is right out over the plate, and he delivers.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and at the plate is the young shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And he's still looking for a base hit here to keep that modest 5-game hitting streak alive.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
And he's been showing them those inside pitches, then getting them out of the way.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Still hasn't shown him the sinker yet in this at-bat. You wonder if maybe that's coming on 1-2.
From the stretch. And this is swung on and grounded to Escobar at short. Throw on to Kochman will take care of him, and that will be that. So 5 shutout innings for him thus far. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Braves on top, 7-0. And before we go to the 6th, let's take a moment to check out our Upper Deck in-game box score for the Atlanta Braves. New pitcher set to take over now, and it'll be the 6'6" lefty Matt Thornton that's called upon. Casey Kochman will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
97 right out of the bullpen.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Jason Perry will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Swing, hot shot to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Derek Lowe will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. On the ground down the first base line. On to first with it is Helms to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Braves lead this one 7-0. And before the Marlins take their cuts, it's time once again to check out our in-game box score. Jay Miller. Jay Miller will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is sharply hit to the right side, but foul wide of Kochman at first. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
And he could get that average up over 300 if he could come through with a base hit right here.
Come on, Marlins!
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, and that never even threatened the strike zone. You at least got to make him sweat a little.
Hit hard to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. Manny Ramirez will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1.
And he's looking for his first hit of the game to try to push his hitting streak up to 5 games.
And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. A runner at first with no outs here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
Well, getting base hits hasn't been the issue. That's their 7th of the game. The problem has been cashing them in. With first and second now, let's see what they can do this time.
Now Bobby Cox is up out of the Braves dugout on his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change here, as that'll be all for Derek Lowe. So he winds up going just 5+ innings, but he was mostly effective, as he will be in line for the victory should the lead hold up. Manny Acosta is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Dan Ugla will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And this is low, ball 1.
Maybe a little surprising they'd make a move here with the shutout going.
The 1-0 pitch. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1.
And that's a power fastball right there at 94. He really slings it in there.
Now a swing and a ball grounded foul down near third. Oh, and a huge strikeout there, as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Yeah, certainly not out of the woods yet.
Jorge Cantu will dig in. He doubled his last time. And he goes the other way with a fastball, as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And in fact will rattle against the wall now. And the runner is in from second.
We'll have a visit from the pitching coach here, and he's got to be saying, come on, quit laying it in there, meat.
Wes Helms will dig in here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And you don't ever want to concede runs, but the key now is going to be getting outs and not worrying too much about those runners.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now a swing, and this is popped straight up, and this could be a tough play. And McCann will stay with this one for out number 2.
Boy, and he could only look away in disgust. He had a great pitch to hit, but he hit it right up the elevator shaft.
Jason Kendall will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And a fastball, very easy to lay off that one. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And this is fouled straight back. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
And a walk is not the worst thing that can happen here.
Cameron Maben would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. The Braves lead it 7-1. New pitcher set to go now. It's the young righty out of Texas A&M, Logan Kensing. Gregor Blanco will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Now the pitch. And he takes strike 2.
And this is their 4th pitcher of the night, so there's not much left after this.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Yeah, almost the same pitch, but this one was a few more inches inside, so he doesn't get that call.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I don't think there's any intent there. Just trying to work him in on the last couple of pitches, and this one runs in a little too far.
Yunel Escobar will dig in. A home run his last time. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Ramirez back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play. Chipper Jones will dig in, looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame. First pitch to him. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Swing, hot shot to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Brian McCann will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Got him lunging for one there as this is pushed foul off to the left. It's 1-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Time to get up and stretch here in Miami. The Braves on top, 7-1. Cameron Maybin will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
And I can guarantee these guys would love to get a little spark here from the bottom of the order.
And he reaches out to fight this one off as the count moves to 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Alfredo Amezaga will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Hanley Ramirez will step in, a ground out victim his last time. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And he's got a 5-game hitting streak at the plate that's starting to come into jeopardy.
2 out, nobody on. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
And when you're protecting a lead in the 7th, the last thing you want to do is put a guy on base by hitting him.
And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1.
Trying to lock him up there with a fastball. That's a good spot to miss.
swung on and missed 3-2.
They haven't been afraid of coming after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Tried to get him to chase a slider off the plate on 3-2, and we'll see how close this thing was. And yeah, it was close, but definitely ball 4.
Jay Miller will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. This is low, but McCann able to get a handle on it quickly there. But fortunately, no advance. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
And you don't want to let things get away from you here. You've got to keep your focus when you're pitching with the lead.
2-0 on the way. And no help there from Clyde Washington. The count is 3-0 now.
Ah, come on already.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, you can see he's pretty upset out there on the mound. I think this probably stems from the pitch previous to ball 4. He thought that one was a strike.
Manny Ramirez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 8th inning coming up. Atlanta leads it 7-1. A new pitcher coming on now. It's the former Crimson Tide standout, left-hander Taylor Tankersley. Matt Diaz will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Lays off 1-0.
And this is the 5th pitcher they've used in the ball game, so that bullpen's getting awfully lonely down there.
Now it's 2-0.
And you're down by 6 on the mound. You got to at least throw strikes here.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Call to the bullpen now as we'll see the right-hander Scott Proctor make an appearance. Kelly Johnson will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
And I think the umps want to get out of here too.
And the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
And they already got him once earlier. He's bucking for some hazard pay up there.
And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1.
And now on the mound, you lose the advantage of strike one by missing with 2 straight.
Now a ball hit back up the middle, and Ramirez won't get that one. It's into center, a base hit. Casey Kochman will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
They're gonna hit run.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And now a soft liner to the left side, but foul.
Nail that runner.
Now a hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, and that's 2 straight hits now. And before this gets any worse, we may be seeing a trip to the mound here pretty soon.
Jason Perry will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. He waits, now the pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
And this is a big opportunity here for a young player to prove himself to his new ball club.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there, 1-2.
And a good count to throw that thing, too.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Now a swing and a little soft liner here. And that'll drop out there, base hit.
Probably one too many fastballs that time, as after fighting off the last couple, he finds one he likes and drives it for a base hit.
Martin Prado will look to keep pouring it on as he stands in with the bases loaded. Swinging a soft liner to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The run is in, and a relay to the plate, and he's going to beat the throw to Kendall safe at home plate. Gregor Blanco will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
And with first and second, one out, you'd really like a ground ball here to keep the damage at 2.
Strike two.
Yeah, and I think at this point, you just play this one out and try to come back with a clean slate tomorrow.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
And that's a good 2-strike pitch there, as now it might be just to set up something away.
Runners are at first and second with one away. He's set, now the pitch. And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. One-two pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Now a ground ball towards the hole. And a dive by Ugla, but it's by him for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Oh, man. When is this one gonna end? Enough scoring already.
New pitcher set to go now as it's a former Rule 5 guy. Right-hander Jarrett Burton gets the call. Yunel Escobar will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Deceiving pitch there. Good job to hold up in time.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Having a hard time finding the strike zone here to start the 8th.
Three runs already home here. Grounded back to the box. This could be 2 to Ugla for 1. Back to Helms, but it's a bit too late. Good hustle to leg out the back end.
Good effort here to try to get the double play and get him out of the inning. But after the dust settles, it winds up a fielder's choice and an RBI as the inning will continue.
Chipper Jones will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Gotta keep the horse in the starting gate there, pal. Wait for that to come to you.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Braves lead it 11-1. New pitcher coming on now. It's a submariner from down under. Seems fitting, the Australian-born Peter Moylan. Dan Ugla will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And let's see if he can maybe get a little offense going.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. Fouled back. Now here's the swing, and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Jorge Cantu will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far. And he goes down to get the fastball there, but I don't think he got all of it as this is out to deep center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Certainly not the most competitive game the three of us have ever witnessed. 11-1 our score as we head to the finish line finally in this one. Wes Helms will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
And this crowd really hasn't been much of a factor here to this point.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, it's no wonder these guys have had trouble scoring. That's back-to-back pitches out of the zone he swung at.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, if he went down to go after that last pitch, why not throw the same pitch in the same spot? Bit more prudent this time, though.
And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Goes the other way with a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Braves on top, 11-1. Brian McCann will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Ninth inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And, looked good on the monitor, but it's 2-0.
Oh, I don't know about that one. Looked to me like we should be 1-1 right now.
Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1.
Whatever that pitch was, that sure had some movement.
Let's go, Big.
Now a good slider there. Tough pitch, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2.
Oh boy, time to choke up to the label. Anything to avoid another punch-out.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ballgame. Matt Diaz will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Let's go.
Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Don't get too fancy.
Kelly Johnson will stand in.
Kelly Johnson.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Hey, slid it toward second.
Fouled straight back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Casey Kochman will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one.
Casey Kochman.
Now the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. Jason Perry will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time.
Let's kill the inning right here, okay?
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And this will be grounded foul down the line at first.
Right.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2.
And after 2 hits earlier in the inning, this would be a big letdown if they don't score here.
From the belt, the pitch. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. Braves lead this one 11-1. Jason Kendall. Jason Kendall will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now here's the first pitch. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. Kochman is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the bottom of the 9th. 1 pitch, 1 out. Cameron Maben stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
All in all, a pretty depressing night for these fans.
Hit hard to the left side. And that's in there, base hit. Gabby Sanchez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 29, Gabby.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
And he'll try to keep the ball down here and maybe try to get that one final double play ball to end it.
Come on, Florida!
Cold strike at the knees, 1-1.
And now let's see if he can get just one last double play ball to end it.
Runners on first with one down. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Line softly towards short, and that's through, a base hit. Hanley Ramirez will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. First and second now, one man out. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Johnson is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Jay Miller will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And a high throw to first, but he's able to reach up and grab it, and this ball game is over.
Well, this ball club showed me a lot tonight. They really put their nose to the grindstone and came away with a hard-fought victory on the road.
As we wrap things up here, what do you say, fellas? We named this guy right here as the recipient of our Upper Deck Player of the Game.
Yeah, Matt, that was just a super ball game for him at the plate. 4 hits, including a big home run, and he was certainly instrumental in getting the victory.
So that'll just about wrap things up. For Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler, and Rex's Hair, I'm Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. This has been a presentation of MLB09 The Show. For more, click on over to MLB09.com. The Braves are winners here, 11-1. A post-game highlight package is next, so until next time, good night from South Florida.